one, Hector. Take one, Joey Lesson. Soft sticks.
So at Roadmap, I do a lot of the marketing for writers to execs. And one thing I always include in the emails that I send to execs is a bio of the writer. And two of the most important things that should be in your bio is your brand and a little bit about your personal logline. So your brand is you write sci-fi, or you write comedy, or you write animation. It's important that you stay more or less in your lane at the beginning. Be known for one thing at first. So when an exec is looking for the next sci-fi writer or another animation writer, they could turn to the people that have the most in that genre. The other thing that I find so important, and I've been working with writers for about 10 years, and in the past year and a half, 2 years, there's been such a spotlight shift. Before it was just about the script. Now it's so much about the person behind the script. Can they bring authenticity to the characters? What do they have in their upbringing or in their own arsenal that could influence the story and the plot and the characters? So your personal logline is your perspective, your point of view. What do you as a human bring to your writing? I'm telling you, this has been a huge shift in the industry, so knowing what your perspective is really important. What execs are looking for is something familiar, but shown through a different lens. So a certain kind of setting or a certain kind of objective, but through maybe a different protagonist point of view or a different theme. And that all comes down to your personal logline and your perspective. When I see writers go into meetings, general meetings, pitches, it's the writers that's able to start with and ease into their pitch, and that ease in is really about their perspective and their point of view, an anecdote about why they're the perfect person to write this story and basically all their stories. So before you start pitching or going into general meetings or even figuring out what you're gonna write next, figure out what your personal logline is, what you bring to the table. Here's a little hint, without being too therapeutic about this. Your personal logline is usually the one thing that when you were growing up that you hid the most. The thing that you felt like the biggest outsider because of it, that is the magic sauce. That is your personal logline. So go back to the vault, cherish it, embrace what makes you different, because that is gonna make you stand out amongst all the other writers out there.